Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode Season 2. In the last episode, we cleaned out the Twilight Forest progression system, and we've finished all of that, and today I want to craft the Twilight Forest seeds that we can get from the materials that we gathered there, and I also want to sift some endstone to see if we can get all of the gems for all of the gem seeds as well. So let's get started. So here are all the materials that we need to make the seeds out of. So we have the steel leaf, the ironwood, the night metal, and the fire ingots. And we didn't have the fire ingots before, so I just crafted these off camera because you can make them, if I click on the recipe, not the use, you can make them with fire blood and fiery tears. And I had 19 fiery blood, which made me 19 ingots, and I needed 20 total, so I used one of the fiery tears as well. And we can then turn those into the seeds, like so. And I just need my wand, which should be in here somewhere. There it is. And we can zip. And I'll just craft all of those. And for the endstone part, if we look at endstone, and I believe there is a crushed endstone, there it is. And we can look for uses. That, in the diamond stiffened mesh, turns into all of these gems. So I'm gonna get a bunch of it, get it crushed in a pulverizer, and then toss it through the auto sieves. And we can use that to create ourselves some of the gems we need. I think, if we look at here, and look at the ruby block, I believe is what we need. We need 4 of those. So, plus the tier 3 essences, and that will turn into all of the seeds. So in a moment, as soon as all of these seeds are finished, we're gonna go up top here where I have actually moved the drawers out of the way, and we're just gonna toss the endstone into some of these sieves that have the diamond mesh, and we can just toss it through those and get them processed into the gems, and then we can see if we can get enough with just a couple stacks of endstone. And I've also done some work in the compact machine room, and we now have all of the essence, you can see it in here, being produced up to a number of 10,000. We have the rabbit, the chicken, the pig, the sheep, all of the mob essences, the ice, the wood, the nature, the mineral, all of those good stuff. That's all being created, and we can now actually go downstairs. I'm just gonna toss all of this away, and I can actually show you this. But if we come in here and do a boop, we have this room now. I don't know if the red sandstone is good for this room, but I decided to just go with something vibrant. And it's kind of not fitting here because of lighting glitches. So we might put a block here in the corner or something. Maybe we can do, you know what? We can do a spruce block, maybe? Like so. And then just have that around like this. It really doesn't matter too much how these rooms look in here, but we can at least make them look semi-nice. And now that I realize that I was gonna decorate this room with other blocks, I would have raised it a 1 up, but we can actually do a thing with chisel and bits, and we can place just 1 layer of a block on the bottom, and then we can sort that out that way. But I need to grow the essence for the ingots, which should be fine if we put it up here. Do I have the cycles? I don't know where the glowstone is coming from, but apparently is from somewhere. But I have the upgrades in here, so we can just toss all of those in like so. And then I need to do a whole just redstone ignore and then redstone high, just like that. That should trigger 1 craft, like so. Then we should get 1 set of all of the essences. Boom. And then we're gonna split it like so. And this one is the fire ingot, so we're gonna place you there. Then we need the night metal, ironwood, and then steel leaf. And then in here we can come in with the fiery ingot. How did I do this? Left to right, I think. Yeah, it really doesn't matter, but I'm a bit picky that way. But we can do something like this. We can do a remember, and then you double click there, uses, click, apply. And then double click, uses, click, apply, double click, uses, click, apply, and then double click, uses, click, apply. And then we have all of the recipes. I need to add all of these into the drawers. So we're gonna grab the night metal, the steel leaf. We need the fiery, which we don't actually have. So let's just do an ignored on this, just so we get into the fire ingot. I also probably need a little bit of a way to get back here into the back, but let's just see. Will you extract into the right stuff? Actually, you won't because you're not configured, but we can at least grab this and then toss it in here and we should get a set of fire ingots. I have the ironwood, the ironwood. I think I have a bunch of that. Yeah, okay. So let me go add this to the drawer. I don't think we really needed the blocks of this, so it's pointless to toss them in the compacting drawer. I think we can just use a regular one, but we'll see where we have the space for this. And I think I'll just keep like 1,000 of each of these. I think that should be enough. So let me go add those and then we can configure all of this. I configured all of these level emitters to be 10,000 of each of the corresponding ingots, and then we need to add the cable link to control the phytogenic insulators, which we're gonna do like so, and then we need our Yeta wrench to click on the top part of each one of these, like this, and like this, and then you need to grab, it's easiest to do it with a conduit probe, I believe, so you can just do this. I think I still have it set. Yep, there it goes. So we just need the insert on top to be red, and then we can just click on the conduit like so to split them up, and there we go. Are we full? Oh no, we're struggling for PhytoGro, I think. Yep, we're not making, we're not transferring rich PhytoGro fast enough. It looks like it. Yeah, I'm growing too many things at this point in time, but the essences here should eventually fill up to 10,000, so they should stop fairly quickly-ish, but we're currently running out of Flux PhytoGro, it looks like. I'll see if I can speed the process up in the Flux PhytoGro department, but we're currently using a fully upgraded energetic infuser, which I don't think is getting items fast enough, so that might be the issue. So let's go check on it. All right, he is getting items fast enough, but he's just not processing fast enough. So the PhytoGro is just going as fast as it possibly can, and this is keeping up with everything as well. So we're not running out of, are we running out of slag? We are running out of its slag, so we would need to upgrade this guy even more. But I don't have the, I mean, I do have the ability now that I have Blizz rods, because we can turn those into Blizz powder, and we can turn it into cryotheum thingies, the cryotheum dust. So let's get these pulverized, and we're gonna make some cryotheum dust, make some upgrade kits of the signalum and the enderium variety. These guys, oh, excuse me, and we'll just get that going. We need some electrum gears. Did I not just make electrum 1, 2, 3, 4? I think we'll grab, we'll toss it in here like so. There we go. Actually, I keep tossing it in there. I don't need that anymore. We have a better machine for this. It's faster and quieter. So actually, we're gonna just get rid of this guy because we don't need it anymore. Just so I won't mistakenly put it through this again. But there we go. We can just get rid of all of these stuff. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Do I have any Jasper in here? I do have Jasper. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what do you have? You have all of my capacitors for everything, and electrum gears are done. Lovely. So kit, I need these. Boom, 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 boom. And we can turn these into cryotheum dust. Just gonna make as much as I can. There we go, 4 stacks. And then we can make signalum kits. Just make a stack. And can I make, I don't know how many lumium gears I have. Not enough. Do I have any more lumium? I do. 2, 3, and something. Just go make all the gears. Okay, so let's get some augments for these. This is what we need. And there we go. Now we can go upgrade the machine. So we can do boom, boom, and boom. Because we don't really need this to be super fast. We just need it to be producing rich slag faster, which is going to be the secondary output. So rich slag should slowly be hopefully going up faster than it's going down. At least I hope so. Just like I said, when we get rid of a bunch of these essences, well, when they produce to a 10,000, we should be fine anyway. So eventually it will all stabilize itself. Every time I have to do something with my storage, it kind of gets filled up with all of the things that I craft, and it's been putting in things that it shouldn't be putting in. So I think there are ingots that shouldn't be in here all the time, and I'm just kind of tired of all the crates over there. So we're just gonna go down here where I have set up 8 ME drives, ME drives, and then I have 64K ME storage cells, which are gonna go in here, and they shouldn't get filled up by anything just now. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna grab an import bus right here and the smart cable. And actually I need that level emitter because I removed the nether star control. So I just have to remember to add that in a moment. We're just gonna grab another star. Okay, so with the import bus, we're gonna come up here and we are gonna remove all of these storage buses like so. And then we're just gonna add an import bus here. And we're gonna add acceleration cards. Actually, I won't be able to see acceleration cards now because I don't know where they are. They should be in one of these card. I should have grabbed them beforehand, but wasn't that smart. There they are, sweet. So we're just gonna grab those, toss them in here, and that should clear out everything in here and clear out the crate. And what we're just gonna do is I'm just gonna do this, and then we're gonna just move the crates over, because it's gonna be easier than replacing the bus. So I'm just gonna sit here, clear all of this out. It's all gonna go on the disk drives. And then I'm gonna go through the disk drives and clear out all the items that will cause issues for us. And we can also make a IO port, I believe it's called. This guy, the ME IO port. It requires 2 ME drives actually. So I'll have to craft that in a moment once I transfer all my items over. And we can use that to just clear out all the backlog from the cells. We can put more ingots into the drawers, which I have been doing. And I've also increased the amount of drawers that we have. But let me clear all of these and then we can continue. If we want to store all of the ingots and all of the other items in the drawers, we are going to need many, many more of them because this wall is kind of filled here and that wall also very close to being filled. This is kind of empty and we can put in some more blocks like compressed cobblestone. If we want to make the octuple compressed, we can just set that up kind of like in here somewhere. We can move this drawer around and do that. Here I have mostly regular ingots without any alloys, even though this guy is actually an alloy. So we're just going to plop you out and we're gonna add you somewhere here. Like this seems like a good spot for it. And here we have some leftover spots for some ingots and some alloys and all of that stuff. I decided to finish off this wall. I don't think we're gonna be expanding the drawers too much, but if we are in the end, we can at least just easily break this down and expand it like I did before. And what I have is these 3, I think, are on the same drawer controller, which is this guy on this storage bus. And then over here, I do not have trim in between. So I kind of keep this 2 and these 3, or actually these 6 spaces separate. So we don't show things on the drawer controllers twice or on the storage buses. So we would see double the amount of ingots, for example, that would be on both of them. So I kind of kept it split, and we can increase it by 1 more drawer setup if we need more of these regular ones, but I think we should be fine. And then we can keep those 3 on the same drawer controller, which is this guy, so we have enough space to add 1 more, if you know what I mean. So pretty much the essences are starting to get up to the 10,000s. So a lot of these have gotten to 10,000, and are we still struggling for PhytoGro? We still are. Okay, so essentially, as soon as more and more of these get full to 10,000, we should see an increase in phytogenic, or in the Flux PhytoGro. And yeah, that has pretty much cleared out all of the crates over here. I had to actually make one more thing. I had to make 10 more discs just because I was running out of space. And now that I think about it, we can just do this, I think, and we should have an empty disk. Yeah, because I kind of cleared out a lot of the backlog that I had in the system. So I just did this toggle sorting direction on low, or sorry, on downwards. So you see the least amount of items first, and I just cleared out a bit. And we still have quite a bunch that we can clear out, like all of the rock crystals, for example, because those are each a different item, and a lot more things. But the system's doing this because of the Flux PhytoGro, because it's coming in. You can see it here. It's coming in and it's moving everything one up and 1 down. So basically, I have to wait until all of these essences, as I said, get to 10,000, and we then start overproducing the Flux PhytoGro. Or I could make another energetic infuser somewhere in the back here, I think. We could fit it in. We have the ender chest here with the Flux PhytoGro, which we kind of actually don't need to have anymore because I think we have it on the thing. So what we'll do is we'll disable the insert here like so, and then we'll just grab this ender chest and clear it out like this, and then we can toss this guy in and clear the ender chest. And we could easily fit another energetic infuser here. We would just need a filter with an insert. So infuser, energetic. I think we can muster one more. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll grab a filter. And we'll filter this rich PhytoGro on a whitelist. And then what we can do is grab our Yeta wrench. We can shift left click up. It's going to have an insert. Doesn't need to be priority 10. Insert. Bottom should be starting to get an input. We need the bottom to be in and out. And then we can extract on which one? Inserting on red, I think. So extracting on red should do the trick. And then we need to grab some kits. What we can do is grab one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. And we get a resonant conversion kit. And then I think I have some augments. Yeah. So if we look at PhytoGro now, I think we should start overproducing once we fill the backlog in the compact machine, but we're doing much better on that part. So that should increase the amount of Flux PhytoGro we can get. Okay. One extra thing that I did, I doubled on the nether seeds because one of them is going to provide us with soul sand. I believe I have it in here. Oh, this is the netherrack one. And then the top one here is providing us with soul sand. And I couldn't have just both of them on the same channel because they would go to just one of these crafters. So in the back, I set up, I believe one of those is on just like the channel white. Inserting into here because all of these are just essences that we're not crafting into anything, so it really doesn't matter because we only have that thing in the crafter, so it doesn't mess around with anything and it works perfectly. And we kind of have one more spot open here for whatever we need. And the next thing that we're gonna go do is I prepared all of the crushed endstone bits. I tossed it through the sieves, and I even just tore down the sieves for now, and this is taking incredibly long time to load. I was thinking we should get... Okay, that was just an incredibly long time. All right, so basically, what I'm trying to say is that I have a lot of things in this chest, or in this thing that I forgot that we need to clear. It's from when I was clearing out the stuff. So let's just do that real fast and not worry about it. There we go. So I have all of these prepared, and it is conveniently nighttime. And I believe I need... a tier 3 essence, so that's going to be the spider essence, for example. So we can go over here, we can do a uses on this, and then we can zerp, and then grab a resonating wand, which should be in this backpack, and boom. And I'll just craft all of the seeds, and then we can go set them up. I have added all of the essences here. They're all set to 10,000 of the corresponding craft, and one is going into here because there's 7 and we only have 6 phytogenic insulators in a row because of the crafter, so that is working fine. It is making us amber from Thaumcraft, which can be crafted back and forth between amber from Thaumcraft and amber from, I believe, Biomes of Plenty. We have amber as well. You can see if we learn for uses. Here we go. Yeah, we can turn that into that, which is really cool. Okay. So that is all said and done. This room is looking kind of cool. I don't know if I'm sold on the spruce wood just yet, but we might just change it to something else, or maybe put in some more red sandstone or something. I don't know. Maybe make it a bit better. But it's just a compact machine. We shouldn't worry too much about it. Also, now that we added another energetic infuser to the Flux PhytoGro, we are overproducing it, and also a bunch of the essences have gotten to 10,000. If we flip this over, we have a bunch of these completed to 10,000, which is really nice, so we can use them for all the different things that could come really handy. So I also, since we have soul sand and all of that good stuff, I need to clear out this drawer. And kind of the one annoying thing about the drawers keeping the items is that if you want to break the entire drawer to drop everything, you kind of can't. You have to do this. To shift left click all of the things, and then you just shift double click everything in, and there we go. So we can just vein mine that, and then get rid of all of these conduits, get rid of the mycelium, all of the buttons, and clear all of this out. Now that we finally have Flux crystals automated, we can actually automate Flux dust and also the pure Flux. So I will go here in the back and set all of this up. I have to remember how I did all of this. Okay, so we need Flux crystals to be provided over here. And then we have an extract on green, and then I need some filters, I believe. So grab 2 of those, and we can do a number like this. And we're gonna filter. Oh, they're already going into. Okay, because I already filtered everything. Right. Sure. Okay. I planned ahead. And the Flux dust should be heading back into the system. If maybe not. So pure Flux and Flux crystals. Do I have pure Flux? I have some, and then Flux dust. I have a little bit as well. Do I have it in the drawers is the other question. So if we go down here. Did I add you already? I did. Okay, so we have that and we have that. And we also are not producing nether quartz for some reason. Okay, so all I need to do here is to just extract, I think, on the top. This is the case. So extract on which signal? I'm inserting on the red. Okay, so we can then just say an extract on red, always active. And also here we can say an extract on red, always active. So that should start extracting everything. I also need to make some speed upgrades for these and possibly make them into factories. I'm not sure. And since we are doing the thing already, we have nether quartz automated as well. So let's get that out of the way. I don't think I have it provided here. So we're going to do that. And do we have it filtered? These we don't have filtered. Okay, so we'll add the nether quartz here. And I think we have that for pure nether and then that for the dust. Okay, so we're gonna do an insert like so, and then an extract on red, always active. And then we possibly need to configure these. No, output is on top, input is on the back here. Inserting on red, on green. Input in the back. Nether quartz. Can you not be... Oh, it's... You are an enrich... Oh, this is... Oh, right. This doesn't have the thingy. Yeah. All right. We need the seeds for this guy. And the nether quartz should be heading into this guy as soon as we add him the filter. Right, all right. That's the thing that I wanted to change the recipe for. I remember now. And we can extract on red. So we should start getting nether quartz crushed. Okay, let me make some speed upgrades real fast. And since we're working on this room, let's finish off here with the charred Certus quartz and the pulverized ender pearls, the ender dust. Do I have any of the ender dust in the system? Doesn't look like it, so we'll have to just wait for these guys to make some. But I have to run power cable, so we need just some conduit of this and this variety, and then we can just set the right side to be in and out, and here we can set the left side to be in and out. Auto input really doesn't matter, but we're gonna do that, and then we need some conduits here, and we're gonna, I think I had, I had, is that the redstone control? Yeah, that was the redstone control. Okay, so we need to run a ME conduit right here to the top, like so. Actually, we can do that, and then run a smart cable here and here. So grab couple more of those and emitters like so, and we're gonna add a smart cable like this, level emitter like this. We're gonna turn both of these to be redstone on as soon as they get an upgrade here, and then augment, so we can turn this guy into redstone high, and we're gonna set these guys to be emit when levels are below for charred Certus. I had that set to 1000, which is fine. Do we even actually need charred Certus now? I don't think it's specifically used for anything. I needed it for making Flux crystals, but I didn't actually make Flux crystals. So I don't think I even need charred Certus. But since we have it already here, we'll have it set up and it'll never run. So that's fine. Okay, so you should have Certus quartz, right? And if we toss you here on an insert and we extract on red, we should be getting Certus quartz, and you won't be running because you're full of charred Certus. Okay, and then we need another filter here for ender pearls. And I don't know if I have those set up here. So we do not have those. So pearl, grab those, and we'll put them right here. And then we can put one through the pulverizer. We're going to turn you on to low just so we get one piece of ender dust. And then we need to go downstairs here to the drawers. Did I foresee ender dust? I did not. Oh, we have grains of infinity here, which we're going to kindly remove. And we will add ender dust over here. We're going to lock the drawer, and grains of infinity, you can go right here in the corner. There we go. Sweet. Okay. So we have ender dust now in the system. So let's just grab that one here. So we'll have it on the level emitter here. So we can set this to be 1000, emit when levels are below. I don't think this is connected right now. They're missing channels apparently. I have conduits running everywhere. So what gives? Are you out of channels on this P2P? Is this P2P out of channels? Because this guy should be on this guy, right? So that's the F262. So I have to check if this guy is out of channels, because apparently this isn't connected, or I'm missing a conduit somewhere, but I don't think I am. So conduits are up here. Was this the problem? No, that should be fine. We don't need this anymore. I don't know. I'll check the channels and see if that's causing the issue. It was the channels. I just put this entire system on a different P2P tunnel, or P2P bus, so that is fine. So we have an ender dust here now triggering. The charred Certus won't be triggering because it's full. So we just need to provide this guy with ender pearls. Should be simple enough as this, and then we insert extract on red. So that guy's getting ender pearls. They're getting extracted. We are getting ender pearl dust filling in here, which is wonderful. And it's gonna fill 1000 and then be done with it. Sweet. So I can then cover this up, grab some of these, cover that up, and then we can just cover the rest of this up, which should be just spruce planks. And I still need to come back and decorate this room at some point, but that is going to be for our live stream. And I know I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks now, I think. It's been due to me being very busy with the holiday season and all that, and just being tired on the end of the day when my girlfriend comes home, and I just want to spend some time with her as well. So yeah, that's kind of why I haven't been streaming lately. Unfortunately, I have run out of time to record for today, so this is gonna have to be it, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. I am hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon as well if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.